Alright, so we are going to play some Monster Hunter World. I'm going to try not to do anything that would give spoilers. So mostly we're going to be doing investigations, which are like optional quests. And basically that all that does is give me like money and items so I can upgrade gear and stuff like that. And I'll try to stay away from any storyline quests or anything like that for people that haven't played the game yet and want to play the game. So we're gonna play on Van Helsing, since he's the one I've been playing on with. I'm kind of still trying out different weapons to see which one I want to use. But we're probably going to be using the switch axe. I know I've got the bow gun equipped, but I'm gonna fix that here in a minute because I don't really like the bow gun. Kill some weird stuff. Well, I'll try. I've only unlocked, I think, 3 areas of the map, so I'm really in the beginning of it. And I haven't played with anyone yet. Last night was the first night I actually played with an actual person, another person, but we probably won't be doing that in this stream. Okay, so this is our main area. This is like where you'll start. The very beginning of the game, you'll come here. This is where like you can buy food, get quests, all this stuff. So we're gonna go here, and it's gonna say that I'm in an online session, but there are actually no people in this area. Okay, so we're gonna check and see. So what you have here is you have your quest, which is registered bounties, as you can see on the right hand side. Those are the items. Like I just have to collect items and then I turn it in and it gives me points, as you see up top. It'll give me points for whatever. They vary. And then of course we have manage investigations, which is what I'm working on. So these are specific targets you have to kill or catch based on the areas that we've already been in. You've watched some on the PC. It's actually really fun. It took me a little while to learn, and I'm still learning stuff, but it is fun. And then, of course, we have deliveries, which I've done all these, and these tell you, like, requested items. You have to turn those in to these guys, and it'll unlock different base camps, basically. So, looks like I'm already good on that. I need to go switch my weapon, though, real quick. So, this game... from what I know, and I played the PSP version, but then I haven't played any of the other games that came out. It's actually a pretty, if you're not paying attention, it's a kind of a complicated game to learn. So, because they don't teach you anything, so everything you learn, you kind of have to learn on your own, unless you have somebody that knows how to play and can teach you. So, that's why I said I'm still learning. Because I really haven't spent a lot of time with other people, so everything that I know is just from me just fumbling around and figuring it out on accident. I'm gonna store all this stuff real quick because I don't need it. I'll keep the rest of that out. Yep. And we're gonna change equipment here. I'm gonna change to the switch axe. And this is my room. I just got this upgrade yesterday. And then there's my pet that I've captured that I just threw food at, and okay, he's gonna eat it. Alright, we're done with that. And of course you got your Palico, which is over here. And his name, I named him Kitaro, since I'm playing as somebody different. And then you have an aquarium. But you can only put 2 fish in it. I don't know if that changes later or not, but I've got 2 fish in there. So, and that's from where you go fishing and you can catch fish. So that box right there, that's for my stuff. And then if you talk to the Palico, you can change his stuff. So right now, this is what he's got on, and you can see his stats. and everything right there. I think this is probably the best weapon for him right now, as far as my playthrough goes. And then this over here is your housekeeper. And he just takes care of like the stuff you put in your house for decorations. So you can go to a training area, which is basically where you just test weapons. You can put pets in your room. So these are all of the animals that I've just caught over my playthrough, and I can pick to put them out on the floor. I don't have any of this stuff yet, so I don't know what that is. But then there's my aquarium where I've caught fish, and then there's over to the right hand side are all the fish that I've caught. So you can put that in there, or you can move to another room. So I moved to this room last night, which is the private quarters. You can go to the living quarters, which is just it's the same thing. I mean, it's the same type of thing. It's a room. It's got the same stuff in it. It just looks different. All right, so let's go back out. Okay. So our main quest is telling us to head to the Coral Highlands. We're not going to do that right this minute. So what we're going to do is I'll show you guys some of the other stuff that's in here before we run out. So this is basically your workshop. Oh, I actually have to talk to this guy. This is where you make weapons and equipment. And he kind of rambles before he lets you do anything. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So here's where you basically can make all your equipment stuff. I don't need to do any of that stuff, but I wanted to show you guys that anyway. This girl over here, you can buy stuff, but you can only buy it if you've already made it. So I don't ever use her. I just make the stuff myself. Of course, there's a quest board right there. There's also one downstairs that will send you out to the world, so you don't have to run around too much. This takes you back to the house, your room. So that's where that goes. And then this up here is the canteen where you can eat, which is what we need to do before we leave. Which this is something I just kind of learned. If you want to... Why would you buy from her? I don't know. Well, sometimes people, they don't want to go out and find the materials, because if you forge it, you have to do materials. But if you buy it, you just have to spend the money. So if you don't want to waste the time going out and getting the materials, then you can just go buy it from her and then upgrade, because the upgrade on the weapons, you got different skill trees. So if you're trying to upgrade one skill tree and then you want to upgrade another one, you have to buy the weapon again and then upgrade it. So that would be the only reason you'd buy from her. I've never bought anything from her. I just make the stuff and upgrade it myself, but you can, there's that option. So then this is the food thing, which I just kind of learned about yesterday. You want to eat before you do every fight or every expedition or every mission. You always want to eat first, because it's going to give you like basically power-ups to your game, or to yourself and to your little cat person. So we're going to go ahead and eat something. And they're going to make me some food. There we go. So now we got our special stats up. Okay. Now we can go to... So the only other thing on here is the hub, and that is for like if you want to join other people or talk to other people, you can go upstairs and do it, and that's what that is. It's basically, it looks just like this almost, but it's on like a ship. This is the quest person. She is the same as the red boards, so if you don't want to come up here, you can go to the red boards, and it's the exact same thing. So we're gonna post. I love the canteen. Yeah, the canteen's pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna do, so we got assign, which are like these are story missions. optional, which of course are optional missions, and oh, we actually have some optional missions in here, but we're not gonna do that right now. We're gonna do investigations, and then we have events, which are special events. Apparently I tried to do these last night. I can't because for some reason it won't let me. It says my hunter rank isn't high enough. I don't know what that means. I think I'm rank 5, so why I can't do those I don't know, but we're gonna work on these. So we're gonna start off with this one, I think. So here's where you can set, if you want people to join, this is where you do it. So I don't want anybody to join me right now because we're doing a stream. And then here's where your camps are. And as you can see on the map, they light up to tell you like what camp you're going to be spawning at, which we're going to do the first one. And just give it a minute. It's going to have to save and update the system and all that stuff. There we go. Now if I had selected 2, then this is where that person would come in and he would join my quest. And it'll also pop up on to the right hand side that I posted one. It won't pop up for me because I posted it. But if anybody else posts a quest, it pops up and tells me, hey, this person posted a quest. And these people are just NPCs. So I'm waiting for this thing to load. It takes a couple minutes. There we go. And we're gonna leave. And now we're gonna go fight some stuff. Okay. So this is your supply box. They will give you stuff at the beginning of every mission that you do. I don't need any of that stuff, so I'm just gonna leave it in there. And it looks like it's raining. It is raining. Collect. And we'll collect as we go. As you can see, that's part of our bounty missions that we got in the beginning. So that's why we're gonna do that. And we're just gonna start hunting until we find this thing. So the green things, the green little scout flies, they tell me where to go. If I open my map, look down here on the bottom, and this is something else I learned. If you click on this, the scout flies will target only that item. If you don't, they'll just target whatever's around in the area. So right now they're targeting the thing we're hunting because it's part of the quest. But if you're on an expedition where you're just roaming around, then they'll just target anything. There it is right there. And he walked right past me. Come back here. So as I'm fighting my little cat, Kitaro, he's helping me. And he'll also heal me too, if I get too... There we go. There we go. That's what we want. Ah! Get out of the way. Ah, he's running away. Okay. So that's the first round. He walked through me. Yeah, it's not the best. There's a lot of that. You'll see. You can walk through the things and everything. It's okay that he ran away. You're not going to get him on the first go. You can't leave him for too long, but we have time. So it's a good, if your health is low or whatever, go ahead and get your health back, get your stamina back, or sharpen your weapon, all that stuff. That's all good. That's fine. Don't panic too much because he's not going anywhere. Now on expeditions, it's possible that he can leave the area. This is a timed mission, so he's definitely not going to leave the area. I just got to find him. And he's not going to get any health back or anything like that, so... Now he'll go and rest somewhere, or he'll try, but it's not going to matter. We're going to get him anyway, so we're just going to follow our scout flies, and they're going to take him. Hey, Key! How are you today? I haven't seen you in a long time. So there he is. We're going to go after him. He's over there throwing a fit. Oh, is that a nut? That's yep. Okay, so that happened. Alright. I don't know if they're not are they fighting each other? I can't tell. They're kind of fighting. Okay, so if this happens, you let them fight because that thing's just he's gonna probably murder him. Either that or he's gonna walk right past him, but I hope he does some damage to him so I don't have to... There we go. Sometimes they'll fight each other. Get up there. Stop running away! Tired? I'm tired too. But I'm glad to see you, because it's been a long time. I don't do midnight streams anymore, so that's probably why. These guys aren't. Okay, so he's in here. So he's gone. This is his sleeping area. So he's gone back to sleep. I'm surprised we didn't kill him quicker than this. It usually doesn't take this long. How about you? There we go. So now he's dead. It didn't take too long. Alright. So what you want to do before we disappear and time runs out is come over here and do the thing where you get all the items off of him. I've been playing this all day yesterday too, actually, so that's probably why I'm tired too. It's such a fun game though. These guys are nothing. Kill them, but it's not gonna mean anything. Get out of here. Go on, go. You guys gotta keep in mind that I'm a little bit higher gear, so when you first start, this is actually it can be a pretty tough fight if you don't know what you're doing. I hit a roadblock in Final Fantasy XIV, so I kind of stopped playing for a while. I think I'm on one of the big mission fights, and I'm too lazy to sit there and wait 20 minutes for a quest, so I kind of stopped playing for a little while. But you're right, this does kind of feel like Final Fantasy XIV. It's got that online feel to it, even though it's not online. It's only online if you're like playing with other people. I did get Dissidia key, but I haven't played it yet. Oh, I should have went back to camp. That was my bad. I went to the wrong thing. Oh, I can do it here. Okay, so we'll do it here then. I'm gonna do another investigation. So that was that one. And you can see that I can do this like 4 more times. So I won't do that for you guys, but let's see what else is in here. I want to try to get something in the ancient forest. This is in the ancient forest. Let's do this one. And we'll go... I'll start here. The city is hard? Really? I haven't played it. I've been playing this, so I haven't had time to look at it, but I'll have to get it out eventually. Eventually I'll get it out and play it. Yeah, I know it's a little bit different. I know it's different than the other ones. Okay, so we didn't go back to the main area, but we can still do stuff here, so we can still eat and everything here. So that's what we're gonna do before I go after this other thing. Wait a minute, I don't need to do that. Let's do this one. So the handler will cook the food for me instead of the little palicos. It's not as good, but it'll work for food. Okay. Okay, so we're good. All right, so we're gonna head out. We got 30 minutes to kill this thing. That's fine. It's enough time. Just gotta find it. That's not it. That's something totally different. It's over here. Okay. Now, I don't think this thing knows where it is. Oh, it found it. Okay, it's on it now. So this bird, he kind of spawns at random places, and there's no, like the Great Jagras, he only spawns in one spot. That's how I knew to go straight to where I'm gonna go, but this guy kind of spawns in different places, so sometimes he's out here and sometimes he's not. Yeah, we're gonna follow this one. And I think I don't know if I'm correct in this, but the higher you are, as far as experience and stuff like that in this game, the less those monsters are to like just automatically run after you. Like I can follow this guy, he probably won't attack me at all. It also has to do with your gear, because I've got on some type of gear. Are they gonna fight? If they're gonna fight, that's fine. No, you're not fighting. You're just all right. Whatever. I don't care about you in the background. Stay down there. All I care about is this one. Ugh, he's making so much noise down there. Shut up! Oh, look at that. What you did. Scared my... I know you want to help me, but you're not helping me. You have to do offline and online battles. Wow. I remember doing the online battles, but... Or the offline battles, I could run through those. I don't know about online battles. That probably will make it harder. Alright, where did this thing go? There he is. guy shouldn't take too long to take down. Oh, we got a friend. Good. Ah! Get up there. This guy needs to come back this way. Come here. Oh, he got me shocked. Hang on. Oh, yep. He knocked me out. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Well, still, let me murder you. He's almost out. I can't remember. I think this is just a hunt. So if it's a hunt, maybe I can catch him. We also got a Jagra that's following us, that's helping us, but I think he's about to die. His health is not all that great. There's that thing again. There he is. Well, I was gonna catch him, but now this is going on, so it don't look like I'm gonna do that. I have no problem killing both of you guys. There we go. He's like stuck in the wall. Can't. So that's another thing. If you do certain quests out here in different areas, your Palico, which is Kitaro right here, he can talk to the animals and they can befriend you. So this is actually our ally right now. But they'll only stay until like you leave the area. So once this mission ends, that thing will go away. He won't be there anymore. He doesn't follow us back. Now, if you're on expedition, he will follow you. If you go back to camp, he'll follow you. If you are... I'm trying to think of what I want to say here. You can also get other palicos out. You can find them out in the forest. If you find them, they can decide to join you. And then they will also, if you're on expedition, you go back to the camp or whatever, they will follow you back to the camp too. But if you leave, like to go back to the main hub or the main trade yard or whatever, they won't follow you back, and they won't be there when you come back to the expedition again.